This is Narasimha. He is the Lion Man Lord. His birthday is the same as the Scorpio moon, the Scorpio full moon of May 2019. Now, in the most recent newsletter that this channel produces and publishes, we show you the connection between twin flames, twin souls, your soul journey, and this Lion King. If you think about it, the Holy Scriptures say that a lion, king of Judah. The Egyptians had the Sphinx and had their lion kings. Who is this person? We do the history of it. Now, you'd be shocked to realize that he actually was responsible for the world wars. And we show you all this. We give you all the references, just a matter of you clicking the link. Now, why is that important to you? It's important to you because if you're not aware of Bible prophecy or just prophecy in general, it has to do with the Third World War. And his birthday in Scorpio, full moon, is not a coincidence. Are you aware that Scorpio has 3 phases? One is the snake, which we've already done that. That was the Egyptian phase. The next phase is the eagle. That's the USA. That's their symbol. And that's primarily where all these people of prophecy are. Whether you guys know that or not. And the prophecy is they have to come out. But at the same time they come out, the rest is fire. That's Matthew 25, 30 to 46. And Genesis 15, 13 to 15. And Revelation 17, 10 to 17. And Revelation 18, 1 and 22. And if you really know about prophecy, it's always about twin angels showing up, or 2 angels showing up, or 2 witnesses. And this is why so many people are meeting and learning about twin flames and trying to reunite with their twin flames. Now, I've been offering that newsletter. Comes out once every month. It's $12 a month. And people that get the newsletter, they also become members to the member channel. Now, on that location, they get the clients, the members, they get different information, more in-depth information, such as I did a 2-part video recently that I fully explained the Scorpio moon. I did the history of it, the Pluto retrograde, the Saturn retrograde, the Jupiter retrograde, how this all ties in with the World War I, World War II, the twin flames. I did all 12 zodiac signs and how the Scorpio moon will affect them. That will be a turning point. And you have to remember, Scorpio is the most powerful sign there is in the 12 zodiacs that we use right now. And also, you may not know it, but the Pluto is the god of the underworld, which is also Hades or Hell, which is the 8th house of the zodiac, which is the bottomless pit of Revelation chapter 8. I'm sorry, Revelation chapter 9. This is why Revelation chapter 9 talks about that scorpion. Talking about the Scorpio, the 8th house. And these are the people that are the people of prophecy that have been in like a dead-like state, but now they're coming out. So when you read Revelation chapter 9 and read Genesis chapter 15, it's going to sound quite familiar about black clouds and black smoke. And also when Elijah came and talked about Mount Carmel at 1 Kings chapter 18, and once again, a cloud turns into a black hand. So all this is important. And what happens is most people are not aware, they haven't put it all together, and they're out of the loop. And unless you're associated with a channel like mine, you're not going to get this information. And the sad part is, the scriptures speak about a time when that day comes. See, that's what this lion, just like your biblical Jesus is, this lion man king, that's why he shows up. That's, if you see, he's got the scales, just like Mayat. He's got the scales, just like Libra, because it comes a time to balance. When God destroyed Babylon in the book of Daniel, a hand showed up with the scales, basically told Babylon, you've been weighed in a balance and you've been found wanting. And then immediately Babylon was destroyed. This is why Revelation chapter 17 is still talking about Babylon being destroyed. Babylon was already destroyed. So which Babylon are they talking about? And which time period are they talking about? So this is why it's not wise not to know this information. It's also not wise to be out of harmony with spiritual truths, because these spiritual truths are universal truths, and those who tap into them can look for the universal reward, whereas others have to look for the universal judgment. I end this video speaking about Mayat. Does anyone out there know what Mayat is? Do you know what happens in Mayat when a person dies? Well, Mayat comes with her scales. She takes the feather out of her headband and puts it on one of the scales. She takes the heart of the person in judgment and puts that heart on the other scale. If that heart is heavier than her feather, that person is fed to the beast and taken with Anubis or Anpu down into hell. And Anubis or Anpu is another name for Satan or Set. And that's why your Bible talks about the beast coming out of the sea. And they talking about Egyptian, that's Egyptology. It's talking about hell. And a lot of you don't even realize why they always compare your Messiah in the Bible to Egypt. I call my son out of Egypt. He's the Amen. Well, that would be Amen Ra. And they even tell you that he's the son, S-O-N-S-U-N. That would also be Ra. So time is running out. These truths are becoming available. I strongly urge you to be aware. Be in touch with people like me to know what we're talking about. Don't miss out, because the fire is coming. We're now in the stage of the phoenix. The burning will begin and will start. That will be the final stage. The phoenix is the end, and it's a new world, just like the Bible tells you. This world will go up in fire. 2 Peter chapter 3, verses 7 to 18. Matthew 25, verses 30 to 46. Always ending in fire. And we've reached that stage. And this is why this lion man God, who I strongly urge you to look into. I fully explain him in a newsletter. But otherwise, do your own research, because I strongly urge you. Plus, a lot of you guys don't even know that the beginning of our modern civilization was India, Hindu, ancient East or ancient India. A lot of people don't know that either. See, this is stuff that's coming back. And even if you're like a lot of people say love and light, and they say a lot of catchphrases. So you should know about the Hopi Indians. Even Non-Nania talks about this sometimes. See, all this the Hopi Indians were telling you too. A lot of ancient Native American tribes will tell you this stuff as well. This is the stuff that's about to become very real after the Scorpio full moon, and I suggest you strongly find out what's going on.